Hello guys, and welcome to another playthrough of Victoria 2, this time with the Age of Enlightenment mod. A mod that takes Victoria 2 and puts it into, well, the Age of Enlightenment. Although I guess part of the Age of Enlightenment could be... No, I guess, the standard sort of time of the Enlightenment was like the 1700s, wasn't it? But yeah, basically it's a mod that lets you play in the 1700s up until 1821. Which is neat, very neat indeed. Look at that, fucking Great Britain hasn't formed yet. Austria still has Silesia, France is royalist as fuck, the Ottomans are thick boys, and the population is all kinds of out of whack. Like, France has a bigger population than Russia. The Austrian Empire has less people than the Ottoman Empire. And the general sort of balance of power, if you will, is very different. The colonies have like no people in them. Well, except for like fucking New Spain, I guess. Denmark is blessed. Yeah, I did do a tiny test campaign yesterday as Denmark. Speaking of Denmark, Denmark has about 500,000 pops. So, what, 2 million people? Which is about the same as Prussia, the nation we're going to be playing as. So that really puts it into perspective, doesn't it? This is an age when Denmark has about the same pop as Prussia. Fucking Sweden has more people than Prussia. But yes, we're going to try out this as Prussia, because this is a very early version of this mod. This is 0.3 by the time this goes up on YouTube. If this goes up on YouTube, you guys should be dealing with newer versions than that. 80% of Hungarians died during the Ottoman and Austrian wars. Oof. I'll let you know how the copyright turns out from YouTube stream. I disputed all the claims. Really? You dispute claims? Oh, I never do that. I never take the risk. But yeah, Persia is thick. Mughals still exist, although I've seen them break apart before. Although I don't know if that's a feature or a bug, because I've been told there's a bug that makes the AI randomly release nations, so... Yeah, let's jump in. Yeah, as I said, we're going to be playing Prussia, because from looking around and from being told information by the mod developers, it seems that the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and Prussia are the most fleshed out nations at the moment. Yeah, that's Banat. Recently saw a discussion on the Age of Enlightenment Discord about whether or not this should just be a part of the Ottoman Empire or if it should be a puppet. Most of my public domain claims on classical music are accepted. Really? Huh. Well, I'm taking the risks. Also, I actually prefer the normal Victoria 2 soundtrack to the custom one. It was cool at the beginning, but it got a bit old. Sorry if any devs are in chat. And the game goes from 1700 to 1821. Part of me feels like they should just extend it to 1836 just to have it line up, but and then of course they must make a converter that lets you convert your game, because that takes no effort at all. Is that Blessed Berg in northern Rhineland? Where would Berg be? Well, I don't know. I see no Berg. I see the Palatinate in this location, which, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I know for a fact, though, that there are definitely things that don't add up here. There are map things that make sense, like the borders of Switzerland are wrong. Pretty sure Neuchâtel shouldn't be like this, although I do actually have a core on them. I just realized, can I annex them? I can. Yeah, I'm not sure that's intended. But yeah, pretty sure this province should be a part of Switzerland or something like that. I also know that, this is very nitpick of course, but Oldenburg should not own this. This should be another nation called the Prince Archbishopric or something like that of Lübeck. Not the same as the Free City of Lübeck. But, meh. Can you not play songs that aren't from the 1700s? What do you mean? Often you'll get copyright on them, because even if the original music from the 1700s no longer has copyright on it, the new recordings of them can still have copyright. So, if I go and record some Mozart in my backyard right now, I can lay copyright on that. It was ruled by Prussian prince since 1812. Yeah, that's just a bug then. Or, as I said, Switzerland doesn't seem to be fleshed out at the moment. I mean, there's no such thing as the Holy Roman Empire. Early version of the mod. Early version of the mod. But a lot of the basics are in the mod, and there are some significant changes indeed. For one thing, okay, yeah, no, this is wrong actually. We need to run some setup events. Anyone who has played Mayo and Taxes will be used to this. Yeah, you don't really make much money, for fuck's sake. Because I think I want to restart Scum a bit. I want to restart Scum until I can get Mecklenburg Strelitz for cheap. Is what I have decided. You can lose infamy much quicker in this mod. But yeah, here we go. So there's a bunch of like different unique systems in this mod that I'm not going to read for you, but I'm going to quickly say my interpretations of it. Yeah, so setup event run. I don't nearly understand all of this. I think only the mod developers truly grasp what's going on here for the time being. Does the song's copyright also extend? That I do not know. But as I said, it's not the original song that has copyright on it. It's a new recording of it that has copyright. Yeah, so we got this thing, for example. We got different estates, if you will, that have different levels of influence on your nation, so you can change that around. I haven't messed too much with these things yet. The parties are different, of course. We got absolutists, traditional moderates, and even some radicals. Probably the biggest change is the fact that every province now only produces subsistence farming. And in order to produce actual normal goods, you have to produce them in factories, or I don't know what they actually call them. But yeah, they're producing like things like this. And whether or not you can place a factory in a state or not is determined by like the local resources. So Berlin, for example, has agriculture, allowing me to build like I can then build an agriculture thing. But if I own a plantation in the West Indies, I can like build a local factory to get me like cotton or something. So pretty unique. Not sure if it's fully functional yet, but nonetheless, it's an interesting thing. So basically, literacy has been changed to development, and the higher development you have, the fewer people will work in subsistence farming and can instead work in your factories. Because that makes sense, right? Because there was not really such a thing as mass literacy in this time and age. So it makes sense that that wouldn't really be a thing that you would mess with. Austria wants to ally us. This is, of course, before the time Prussia became a great power, and so we actually start in the sphere of Austria. However, right as the game starts, there's an event chain that happens where... Ooh, Mecklenburg is not allied to... Okay, I think they will become allied, though. But yeah, there's an event chain that starts the War of Spanish Succession. Oh, what? I'm not even fabricating. Oh, fuck, God damn it. I thought I was being lucky there for a second. Yeah, here it is. The Spaniards have chosen an Bourbon heir. I'm not going to get involved. So the reason I was waiting for that alliance is that I only wanted to ally Austria after they had gone to war, so I didn't get to have to be dragged in, although I might have jumped the gun there a bit. Oh, well. And they're gonna ask me to join their wars, which I will reject. Sorry, Austria, I still want to be friends. Just don't want to join your meme-ass wars that don't really involve me, or shouldn't involve me. So I guess I fucked up that. Yeah, I'm probably just going to restart until I get this CB for cheap. Because I'm a meme lord like that. Guess we should be starting some of these things. So, I don't know what I think about this, but yeah, you're gonna get a lot of pop-ups in this mod about like, oh, your development has changed and blah blah blah. All of which are mechanics that I don't fully grasp myself. Also making absolutely no money. Yeah, because we have a shit political party, it seems. Yeah, we'll just do absolutism, I guess. And we got busted pretty early. Yeah, I'll do a quick restart. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really bothering with it. Not making a good first impression, am I, by just cheesing like this? Try and edit this out of the... Not edit it out, but make it so you guys don't have to watch me do all this cancer. Because actually annexing some of these states actually makes quite the difference, because my population is like, you know, okay, well, the population of this asshole isn't too big, but some of these other lads will have quite the population. Lines with Brunswick, sure. Yeah, I'll probably just ally most of the German states. Oh wow, we have to spend a lot on social spending as Prussia. I didn't have to do that as Denmark. Will there be a new intro? What do you mean? No. I'm just gonna edit out the... I can't be bothered to talk or say all the things I just said all over again. Yeah, this probably lets me undo the little mistake I did there by allying the Austrians too early last time. But yeah, if I keep getting busted, I'm just gonna accept my fate. No EU4 music? Yeah, sorry, J-Man. Yeah, I replaced the soundtrack just on because yeah, I didn't want to accidentally get any copyright issues. Plus, I kind of just prefer the base game soundtrack. Yeah, if I get busted now, I'm just gonna roll with it. You do lose infamy quite a bit faster in this mod than in the base game, so... Yeah, I especially don't like the rock music from EU4. Sorry for being a bit stingy on that. But yeah, yeah, so you get a lot of militancy in this mod, a lot more than in the base game. And so we'll want to constantly be doing reforms, even if we literally just go back and forth on reforms. At least that's what I did as Denmark to try and keep things well. I conquered fucking Bremen, or Hamburg as Denmark, and then I had a revolt in this single province that was bigger than my entire national army, so if I'm being a bit paranoid about rebels, that's why. So I still I haven't figured out what's the meta here for like influence of different memery. Yeah, you have more minimum. Yeah, I don't want to. Oh yeah, of course I should just do schools. Actually, there's no real reason why I wouldn't do schools. I'll shut people up for a while. Yeah, there are some reforms that aren't quite up to date either. You have like, you know, you have colonial policy, but but there are no such thing as colonies in this mod because everyone is civilized. Because the whole the whole civilized and uncivilized system doesn't make too much sense in the in this mod. So I really start with no naval bases. Can I not? Oh, do I like start with no naval tech or something? I do. Neat. Okay. You'll listen to the game OST. I tend to mute it and just relax to some of my own music. Yeah. No, I roll with the original soundtrack. So we have a decent army here. I would prefer it to be a bit more artillery heavy. But as all of these brigades are already under-supported, I'm not sure I can really justify dismantling them or killing them. But yeah, so as Prussia, we're one of the few nations with some actual decisions. We can invite Protestant migrants, we can claim Silesia, and we can claim Swedish Pomerania, which we want to do. So for that, we'll need to research separation of power and state formation. Kids as any... Yeah, I understand. It seems like I lucked out on my little restart scum there. There we go. It's more like the kind of numbers I want to see. Bavaria? Sure, I'll be friends with everyone. I would invade Poland, of course, but Poland is good friends with Russia, and I don't want to fight Prussia. Russia, I mean. Can you form Germany? Yes. But I should say that I have absolutely no intention of forming... Also, yeah, Switzerland is no longer neutral, so that's a thing. But I have absolutely no intention of forming Germany. I'm going to roleplay and just not form them. Which is why I'm, you know, wasting infamy annexing states without just waiting for the ability to spare them. This is not the age of nationalism. This is the age of enlightenment. But yeah, I cannot pay for social spending, so go away. Can't pay for shit, to be honest. Ah, because I'm not taxing anyone. That would kind of explain that. Yeah, now I can pay. Most good indeed. Don't need to bring all my troops in here. But yeah, are you spared by Austria? Nope, you're not even spared by Austria. Thought maybe he would be, but... I don't know how the game determines who starts as fairlings or not, or what the mod developers use to determine that, I guess. But as long as we're allied with Austria, it should not be a problem. Are they no good? No, Germany is great, but I just don't want to do it. Doesn't seem very roleplay. Although I guess they have less cores than they do in the base game. But you know, if you want to see me form Germany, go watch my YouTube video. So this is the kind of shit that I don't understand yet. We have lost the effects of low living condition lower class 2. Like, there's no real way to check what the living conditions of your people are. You just get these pop-ups, and it's kind of hard to understand what those things truly do. But so be it. Here we go, tiny bit more pop. Not an insignificant amount, though. Now who do we yeet out of existence? I would take Nassau, but he allied France and Spain. Ooh, Mecklenburg has no allies, though. Could try risk an invasion of Mecklenburg. That would be very good land. Because Mecklenburg has, you know, 17,000 people. That's pretty significant when you consider I almost only have like 1,700. I mean, I guess the real price would be Hamburg with its 100k people. The fact that I don't have any way to walk over there is kind of a nuisance. Maybe Lüneburg can be good friends, though. And we can convince Lüneburg to let me walk over to Hamburg. But yeah, if I can, I'm going to want to invade Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg and Thuringia are priorities. Thuringia has good pop. Oh boy, baby. I actually have a tiny little enclave down here that I could use to annex him. I would need to become a GP or something. Or either that or Austria needs to stop being a GP. Oh, there goes Hungary. I was told by the mod developers that this is intentional, so... Germany is near impossible to form. Oh, the pops are going to be adjusted again? Yeah. Yeah, I know there's a patch tomorrow. I just wanted to play, like, right now, so... I do wonder if I cancel my alliance with Mecklenburg, whether or not they'll ally Austria. I guess I'll just cancel it and we'll see. I gotta keep an eye on the rebels. Will you stream tomorrow? Probably. Not too much, though. I have a multiplayer game tomorrow that I can't stream. 1 week later, forming Greater Germany. Hamburg Alliance. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Damn, why do I have no fucking points? Yeah, you can see infamy goes down quite a bit quicker. So the basic way I understand it is that, although you do actually get monthly war exhaustion from just having infamy. I guess that's a balancing thing. But yeah, the more infamy you have, the quicker it goes down. So there's a certain logic in... Can you click that Thermia province again? Yeah, the any provinces that have non-English names in them are kind of fucked. So Malmö, yeah, the game doesn't have the letter Ö in it supposedly, and so it just bitches out. Supposedly this localization problem will be dealt with tomorrow, or some localization problem will be dealt with. But yeah, any province that has non-good letters in it will spook out. So it goes for German provinces too. So Nuremberg it's just fucked. Have you seen Parasite? No. Do not know what that is. I lack the required knowledge. Why don't we... I don't know how cheesy this is, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm just gonna do ruling party only. And abolish all reforms. Technically, this is a game mechanic, so... Hey, Sparta. Indeed. Yeah, hopefully these pan-German nationalists will not actually form Germany. They didn't do that last time I played, but who knows. Yeah. If it does, I'll have to just restart or something, or maybe give up on the game. So can Austria even retake Hungary? They do have a CP, so I guess they can. Yeah, give it Mecklenburg. Oh, they went away. I guess they did reform. Why is this Republic of all people having problems? Oh. Yeah, as I said, militancy in this mod, it's a bit it's a bit intense. Especially in Germany, it seems. Fuck, I might have a pretty decent revolt on my hands soon as well. Come on, October. How bad is this? It's not too bad yet. I don't think the AI is managing all any of this new stuff. Yeah. Oh god, Austria. Well, it didn't take long for him to literally fall apart. But yeah, they don't actually form Germany, so I guess it's fine. Were you not aware of this, J-Man? It's been like this in every game I've played. Look at this fucking militancy. This is insanity. Have some school reform. Do I want to ally Hungary? Hungary's about to fall apart too, so I don't know. Doesn't do this for you? It doesn't? 7 years wartime? I need some technology though before I can get my claims there, so... Not really viable right now. So I like how we have von Moltke in 1701. And again, maybe he had some ancestors in this point at this point in time. Yeah. Maybe once they become constitutional monarchies, they'll calm down a tad. Boop. Alright, very nice. And so we go back to waiting, and this time we're gonna have to wait quite a bit longer. Saxony is independent though. Try and sneak in and grab a province off them. Although odds are that the Polish will get control back. My paper mill is dead. Afghanistan, oh shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a bug. I think we can fix that though. And again, it's not a big deal for me. What's the tag for the Mughals? There you go. No bugs here. Nothing wrong. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the warning that this version wasn't the most stable a bit more seriously. Also, Spudgun, when are we going to see your Ulm campaign? You need to play Ulm and post it on Reddit. You know the drill by now. What are people actually pissing themselves about? They want to increase gentry power. I guess we can do that. Still don't really know the difference between the gentry and the nobles, but... I thought you loved the EU4 memes. Also, I've been encouraging a bit too many boys. Seems we're cool here, though. Just get it up to 100%. Well, that probably will just happen on its own. We can probably get some intellectuals going. Alright, let's see if they, to an extent, like, will more permanently shut the hell up if I give them what they actually are asking for. Are we cool now? Well, it reduced my militancy a lot at least, but no, they're still very angry. EU4 players can't afford memes. Yeah. Yeah, I do remember him. Fuck, I don't remember what he was called though. He was based. So, okay, Austria is still absolute monarchy though. Interesting. Somehow they survived those rebels. Swiss restoration of... Oh, okay. So Switzerland annexed Neuchâtel, and Neuchâtel was feared by Austria, I guess. And that's how this happened. Yeah, I could totally invade... could I invade the Austrians? They really have no army. J-Man, if I... but they have cores on this though. I don't want to have them come breathing down my neck. Because once Austria gets its shit together, then there is no real way for me to defend myself. Also, J-Man, if I just annex Silesia the old-fashioned way by just fabricating, am I then able to... am I able to still get cores on it? Like, even if I own it, can I still do the claim Silesia decision, even if I technically already own it? No, I can't. Yeah, does not own Breslau. So I can't actually take it. I need to wait until I have the thing, because I really want those cores. I don't have too many cores as Prussia, so... Why does every EU4 Let's Play have 10 videos that are all 40 plus min dedicated to getting to 1850? Because they're awesome. I'm saying that not because I am myself will shitpost this particular Let's Play out in 40-minute chunks that get me nowhere. It has nothing to do with that. No, sir. Has you lost your army, or he doesn't have much of an army? I want to take land from these assholes. Okay, no, I can't take much though, but I could take Halle. That's a nice province. I don't know if there's any more efficient ways to slurp up Saxony. Anyways, we got ourselves some rationalism. I think it's time for some basic chemistry. Or what do I need in? What did I need? So I should look into getting these reforms. Military, statistics, army, professionalism. Oh yeah, that's not something I can even get right now. That's still 18 years off. Yeah, I need state formation to do this. I don't think I can get that yet. No. Yeah, so I'm not going to bother with separate... Well, if I get separation of powers, I could try and sweep in and grab this territory. But they're allied to France, and I'm not really in a position to fight them. So I don't think that's going to be happening. It seems like giving the gentry some shit actually did calm them down a bit. Tiny bit. Hey, Tywin. Oh, the Republic of Hungary. That's not based. Who knew? Like, fuck the French Revolution. True hipsters over here getting their revolution started early. Also, oh, I just realized Poland can't walk to Saxony. That's why they're not invading. Oh, I can totally invade Saxony then. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I want states. Either that or I wait for Hamburg.